This is Brian, and welcome back to Dragon Warrior 4. We just got Ragnar in the party last time, and we found out that the game is pointing us to the islands up north here. I think the Guzzle Ray is a new one I haven't seen yet. I wouldn't expect it to be that tough, though. Yeah. Considering it was with that other enemy. Decent experience, though. Day-night spell. Well, it seems like that's probably just a spell that changes it between day and night. So we don't have to use the Lamp of Darkness or stay at an inn if we can use that. At least that's what I'm assuming. Just to make sure we're on course, since I actually have a map. Okay. Little bit to the east. Now, what's on this landmass? This is going to be a thing where I can't get to it without finding a way to cross the shallows there or something. Didn't mean to disembark. Well, I was going to say the flamers we've seen. I think the Bengal was actually the other guy we fought in the lighthouse with the flamers that we first saw. Unless it was a different kind of Bengal. I don't remember. I thought he was bluish instead of more green like these guys. Yeah, I was just hoping he didn't attack Nara. Good. We survived. And 450 experience. Good. Getting a bunch of levels. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what level I should be aiming for overall. And yes, since it looks like I can go ahead and use these guys for healing out of battle, I can save the MP for my party members that I'm using. That's good enough. Okay, I can get there, it looks like. Well, maybe. More Guzzle Rays. And I can't quite get through here, I guess. But I think I see a way to get there anyway. And yes, we have seen the albacore before. I think if I go... No, I thought I saw there was a way through there, but... It doesn't quite connect. And the mountains block it off otherwise. I don't know what else I would have been talking about. But this place seems inaccessible for now. One more thing to look at. No, it doesn't connect. Either way, you gotta look at mountains or these shallows of water, or rocks, or whatever you want to call it. That leaves me, I guess, looking for other places on the map that I can access. Or backtracking and just trying to talk to other people in the towns I've been to. But I think we still have some unexplored areas in the map we have to. Because we can't be like at endgame type of stuff already, I don't think. I'm gonna go south from here. And see what's in this landmass. Because this seems like it's kind of its own little bit of an island type of thing. Let's head out and see what I can encounter and see if there are any towns or anything. Or if it's someplace I've just been to in another chapter and didn't realize it. At least since I'm still seeing flamers here, that would seem like it's not an upgraded area as far as encounters that I can't handle or anything like that. Not that these guys are a pushover. And I'm gonna have to get some better armor for Ragnar especially. Seems to be taking more damage here. Okay, are you someplace I've been? This is a village that even time has left behind. Are you familiar with the legend of the Sandglass of Regression? No. Legend says the Sandglass of Regression can reverse time slightly. What if I say yes? I see. Okay. Well, there's probably going to be a place around here where I can go treasure hunting for that. Maybe. And then wonder what reversing time would do for me. That seemed like an odd little... Is that like a statue of a dog or something there? And this is the revival guy? The tide always rises like this at night and submerges the beach. Okay. So I probably gotta come back in here during daytime. I was also wondering, though, if that meant that the tide would rise and let me get into that other town when it's nighttime. It's worth checking out, I think. My slothful husband, sleeping is all he does. What's he thinking? Well, it is nighttime right now. That seems to be all that's here, though. So let's use the inn. Probably not a bad idea anyway. And then we'll get it changed to daytime. I don't know if this town has a name other than the town that time forgot. Maybe if we come back after we get that hourglass thing, or sand glass, it'll change things. This is Seaside Village. Okay, well. I'm wondering if that sand glass will let me get into that other village, maybe. Or the castle, or whatever it's called up there that I was looking for at the start of the episode here. Our ancestors were pirates. Many years ago, they settled on the land, leaving the treasure they'd stolen deep behind a water cascade somewhere in this world. They say among the treasures was the ultimate weapon, the metal babble sword. I wonder if that means it's a sword good for exterminating metal babbles? I hear that long ago this village possessed the Stone of Drought, which could stop even the flow of a water cascade. So that's what I'm looking for, I guess. Hopefully somebody has a better hint on where to look for it. This is the graveyard of our pirate ancestors. This graveyard is submerged by water each night, like a man drowning in the sea. Maybe I'd find something in the graveyard? If I find somebody pointing me in that direction, I'll try again. What do you got for items? Scent pouch. Not for now, but maybe? Are you the armor shop? Okay, yes. Okay. Well, I think let's upgrade Ragnar right away with that. Because I know it's a lot better than his wooden hat. Up to 69. So nobody operates the weapon shop at all. I guess that guy really does sleep all the time. wonder if he's got a clue about something, maybe. I don't think I haven't really paid attention or noticed that. I'm working. Come back at night if you want to talk. Yeah, so that would make sense. I should have come here at night. Being in the trade, my husband knows much about tools. Wanted to make sure that worked how I thought it was going to. Okay, definitely. Really? A rhinothrope? Well, I'm aware of the Bengal, so let's take it out first. If my teammates cooperate. So far they are. Yep, okay. Yeah, wasn't too bad. I was kind of wondering if maybe that scent pouch has something to do with waking up this shopkeeper. Maybe if I buy that and then use it on him, he'll wake up. But first I'll try this out. Are you the one who wants to know about the sand glass of regression? Yes. Our ancestors used it in battle. You use it to reverse time after a wrong move in battle. It's not essential, you own it, but it may come in handy. Feel free to stay. Yeah, you told me what it does, you didn't tell me anything about where to find it or how to get it. Before I leave here, I am going to try to get that scent pouch and use it on that guy. You know what, actually, there's probably a reason that one spot is standing above water here. Let me search that after it's daytime again. See if we can figure out exactly what spot it was. It's the second row here. It's like here. Alrighty. Well, they kind of hid that, but they telegraphed it a little bit. Enough for me to figure it out, at least. I think I'll leave that alone for now. I got one thing that we probably need, at least, so we'll go with that. Oh, yeah, just hand over a bunch of this stuff so I don't have it all picking up Javid's inventory. Because it kind of seemed like I don't really have to use those keys as much, you just have to have them in my inventory. And then it was going to automatically open the doors. But I'll find out once I get to a door that needs it. Well, this village doesn't show up on that list either. I don't really appreciate that, how you have a return list, but there are apparently going to be several villages which don't show up on it. I'm not 100% sure about this Stone of Drought being what I need here either. Maybe it's just an item that helps you get the hourglass of regression or sandglass of regression. Whatever the hell they called it. I'm not exactly sure where I would need to use it here, but I'll try a few places if it doesn't just work right away. But nothing happens here. I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking this isn't the right thing to do right now with it. Is there another little place on the map that shows up that looks like I need to do something with the tides? Yeah, the treasure map is almost... It's nice to show that you have the map, but without giving you any detail like caves or towns or any of that showing up, it is still kind of limited. I would just go back to Seaside Town, but I don't have the ability to just use return to get there, so looks like we'll be sailing. Although I suppose I can at least just go back to seeing team. Also, since I was at that island at nighttime, I also know that that didn't have anything to do with the tides around here. No, not talk. Maybe let's hug the other coast here on the east side and see if there was anything else on this island. Got a couple other ideas yet? For this town. There's this... the scent pouch. I don't think that's probably it, but if my other idea doesn't work out with the Stone of Drought, I'll try that. We're still going to go back in at night when the area is more flooded. And I'm going to try using it like right over here maybe. If this guy wasn't here, I would try that spot. Trying to remember now who told me about the Stone of Drought and what it did. So maybe I'm getting it wrong and trying the wrong thing. Let's just try it over here quick before I give up on that. Yep, sometimes with the good old RPGs, there isn't necessarily a lot of direction, or you have to be very thorough in your exploring to find the right direction, like talking to all the NPCs. Their treasures are behind a cascade of water. And the stone stops the flow of a water cascade. I think it might be time to sail around a little bit and look for a cascade of water. I don't think the Metal Babel sword is necessarily sounding like it's something I need to do for the game, because we're looking for Zenithian equipment, right? Something like that, maybe? Well, the scent filled the area, but it used it up and it didn't do anything to him. That has to be, unless it's just like to cure some kind of status ailment, it has to be useful for something. And I'm trying to remember if I saw any cascades of water anywhere, but I don't think so. Or I just don't remember at least. And I would also imagine pirates wouldn't have done that very far from where they ended up settling here, maybe? Yeah, fling that sword. Too bad it didn't take him out. It weakened him, though. One last look at the map for today. Yeah. Nothing jumps out at me. I'll check out some of the other land areas that seem like they might lead to something. But we're going to go ahead and call it there for today, so I'll do that exploration and try to see if we can find some kind of clue for progression next time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.